Hello to all the good people at Crash Champions 140. It's David at Discount Forklift. I am proud to be standing next to your brand new 6,000 pound lithium ion powered forklift. She is made by Lift Hero. As you can see, she's got your name on there, your company logo. We've got your company colors on there. We're really happy with the way she came out, not just appearance-wise, although we're very happy with that, but also performance-wise. Hopefully after you guys have the opportunity to drive it, you will agree with us and agree that she is a great machine for what you need. Before we go any further, let me take a minute, introduce you to your new shop assistant. Her name is Marguerite. She's got a name tag on both sides there. She is a hard worker, but if you call her by name, she'll work a little extra hard for you. So that's a little bonus for you. She's already a hard worker, but she'll give you extra if you call her Marguerite. Before we go any further with that, let's take a minute. I want to show you all the things I'm going to send you in this goodie bag here. First off is the Discount Forklift Equipment Maintenance Guide. Lots of good pictures and explanations of maintenance and drawings and good stuff there. Tell you a little secret, you guys are very fortunate that a lot of that's not going to apply to you because you were smart enough to buy a lithium ion powered forklift in the first place, and that eliminates about 90 or 95% of the maintenance required on the forklift. But back here behind this tab here are your periodic sign-offs. Those are great to have. I always recommend that people shoot your photocopies right out of the book there. Leave them, the originals in the book. That way you always know where there's one when you go, a clean original when you go to make more copies. A big shout out to the shop team here for coming up with this troubleshooting guide. Right inside the front cover here, if I can get my fingers to cooperate. Here's a drawing there, a forklift and all the major components, and names them. That way everybody's on the same page when we talk about things. But the rest of the book then is questions and answers and challenges and solutions people have come up with over the years and the shop guys have answered. So they were good enough to put that into a booklet for us. I have also got the use and maintenance manual and the parts manual here for you. I'm going to drop those in the bag also. And just when you're thinking I'm no fun, I'm going to show you here that we also have a hat. Here's the Lift Hero hat, our favorite brand of forklift on the hat. And here is a t-shirt for you. This is the evolution of lifting here. Here's the front and the back. Put that in the bag. Let me direct your attention back to Marguerite's name tag here. Right in front of that, you see the little door there. That's your fueling door. And underneath there is a sticker that I want everyone to pay particular attention to. That is the number one key thing of staying out of trouble. I need you to take the keys out of the ignition before you go to charge the forklift. Pull the keys out, drop them on the floorboard, put them in the cup holder or something. Just pull them out of the ignition before you start. But there's just a little pop latch on this. You can open that up. Here is your charging port. Pull the rubber cover off. Just plug the charger right in there. When you're done, if you put the rubber plug back in there, that'll keep that port free of debris, dirt, anything that's in the air for years to come and give you years free charging. Trouble-free charging, I should say. Let's move to the front of the forklift. Take a quick gander at those tires, guys. These are not great-grandpappy's tires. Love these tires on here. They've got a little bit of grip to them. If you're outside on dirt and gravel, a little bit of sand, inclement weather, whatever it might be, these tires will get you through. They're not like those old slicksters. They're equally good in here on the concrete floor. Up on the mast, you will notice there is a service sticker. Got fresh service on there. We've just serviced the forklift, and that's a good way to keep track of your service intervals. You've got that on both sides of the mast there. We'll bring you up to date, keep you up to date there. If you notice here, all the zerts have been greased and everything, and even the tray across here where the fork slide's been greased, so you can move the forks easily. Speaking of forks, guys, we are very safety conscious here at Discount Forklift. We know you guys are as well. We worked hard with your corporate safety team to build the safest lift that we possibly could, incorporate as many safety features into it as possible. We started with the forks. We painted them red with the yellow tips, thinking that would make it easier for you to keep track of the forks when you're outside at dawn or dusk, running across that dark asphalt parking lot, or maybe in a dark spot in the shop, whatever it might be. Keep track of the forks, where they are, don't hit anybody or anything, and everybody goes home and safe and sound at the end of every day. That's our goal. Come back tomorrow for another productive day. Let me jump on the forklift here and show you a few things. There's 4 things that you must do to start this forklift. I just did the first one. Put my butt in the seat. You got to have a body in the seat to do it. You've got to fasten your seat belt. Please fasten the seat belt when you first get on the forklift and stay belted in the entire time you're running the forklift. You also have to have the parking brake set, and you have to have the transmission in neutral. Let's take just a minute, run across the dash here. There's a red button on the left-hand side here. That is a button that you're not going to use daily, weekly, monthly. That's just a button that is there for power cutoff to the battery. I mention it only because if you come out at the beginning of your shift or at noon or whatever like that, and your forklift doesn't light up like it normally does, it's a possibility somebody bumped that button. Just pull the button back up and you're back in business. Parking brake, if you don't know how to operate that, go ahead and clock out and go home. The transmission control has 3 positions to it. Up is forward, middle is neutral, down is reverse. It's got to be in neutral in the middle position when you start. On the right side of the steering column here, you've got the work lights and you've got the blinkers. And then of course you got your 3 levers for the forklift. You've got your up, down, you've got your tilt, and you've got your side shift. Up on the mast here, you'll notice that we've given you another safety warning there. 6,000 pound maximum capacity on the forks. That will hopefully remind you guys not to overload it. You shouldn't ever have more weight than that on the forks anyway for what you guys are doing. Don't pick up anything too big, obviously, but guys, please adhere to that. We don't need you guys going on the internet with your forklift fail videos like all these idiots are all over there doing. Stay away from that. We'll all be happy. Rear view mirror, so you can see what's going on behind you. Translucent roof to give you a little bit of protection from the weather, the blazing sun, the humidity falling from the sky, whatever you guys call it down there. On the back of the forklift, you will notice there is a flashing amber light and a blue light that shines at the ground. Those in connection with the audible alarm that comes on when you start the forklift, all 3 of those will come on, and they will stay on the entire time you've got the forklift on. That is part of the situational awareness. We want everybody around you to know that the forklift is there and operating. They can watch out for you, you can watch out for them, and that way everybody does go home safe. When you go to start it up, of course there's no engine, no starter with this being an electric forklift, so you just turn on the key. It'll take 10 or 15 seconds to go through its checks. Of course your alarm goes on, your lights go on immediately. Once that's completed its check, you're good to go. First thing I want to do is I want to do a brake check here. There we go, good brakes. This grab bar back here is great for when you're backing up. If you'll grab onto that when you're backing up, that will give you a little more stability. There's also a horn button on there, one in the middle of the dash, one back here. Whichever direction you're going, you can let people know that you're there and the forklift is operating. So let me give you a little demo of what this forklift can do. She is very agile, powerful but agile. I think that's a good combination for you to have, and I'm confident that she will do everything that you need her to do, even in the confined spaces that you guys operate in. Okay, let me bring her around here. First off, here are your work lights. Here's your blinkers. Okay, let's take the forks all the way up. Bring the forks back down. And tip those forks forward. Bring them all the way back. Go back in the normal position here. Here's your side shift. There we are, guys. Hope that she takes a load off your back as an able shop assistant for you. Makes your job easier, and hopefully it'll make you a lot of money. We appreciate you doing business with us so we can support businesses like yours. And here's your serial number. Thanks, guys.